Hey, it's Allie and welcome to day 15 at December Daily. And today I am working with this 3-pocket over here, and I think I'm just going to do a quick little story for today. This was originally what was in my foundation page for this day, and I removed a couple of other pages that had been 14 and 13 and when I did some other things here on the with those 2x2s. So today's a pretty good day for me to kind of assess what stories have I not told yet that I generally like to include, kind of regardless of the day that it happened. I know for me, one of them is going to be my Christmas card. Another one is going to be the kids' Santa and or wish list. Anna wrote a letter to Santa. Simon doesn't seem as interested. He just has his list. So those are either two of the same story or two separate stories. I'm not sure yet. I usually like to do something about wrapping presents, and today I got all of the things out to kind of go through them and assess that also and see where I'm at with the number of presents that I have and the things that I still need to get for my kids and for family. So with that in mind, I'm kind of looking ahead a little bit and thinking, you know, where, when, where, why, and also knowing a few things that we have coming up. The 18th, we are, as far as I know, well, I put this in here. This is my mom made this little cross stitch, which is so cute. I'm not sure I'm going to add it on that day, but day 18, more likely than not, I'm taking time to see Star Wars. So that will probably be a story either on the 18th or the 19th. I have the go look at Christmas lights in there. That's going to happen. We're going to go to the Nutcracker. Also, we may have some family visiting leading up to Christmas Day. We've kind of been going back and forth on our plans of what we're going to do, so we're trying to figure that out now. But I think what I'm going to do for today, for day 15, so all that to say, you know, sometimes I'm definitely doing it based on what's happening on a particular day, but other times I'm just kind of telling stories. So the Christmas card one needs to go in there. Today, I think that what I'm going to do, I've had this for quite a while. This is what Anna wrote her list on. In the past, I've tried to give them like a piece of paper, you know, that was stationery or some kind of thicker cardstock. But she actually did this before December even started. So probably that weekend of Thanksgiving, writing out her list. Of course, it's like with a Sharpie on notebook paper. And then she remembered just the other day that she wanted to add Love Anna on there. And I told her that it was up here. So she came up here to take care of that. And you know, it's it's funny ripped, not a great rip job there. This is just a bag that probably came with some products in it, either from my shop or from Studio Calico. And I'm thinking that I'm just gonna punch holes and put it in with that. And I may end up adding Simon's list on here. My computer is having an issue right now, but I think I'm just gonna punch holes and then maybe put Simon's list in there with it, just tucked in. And then yesterday, when Anna was home for the day, she was painting and playing with stickles and doing some other thing, and she said this one was called Lily Pads. She put her name on the bottom. So I'm thinking that I'm just going to put this in here behind this Tuesday Stories that I need to fix the eye here. This was one that I had on my foundation pages that again's on one of those plastic sheets, like I used for the circle page and then I used for the silhouette cut previously. This is a piece of word art that's available in my shop. I like that it's just kind of a daily thing, and so I'm thinking that that can just sit on top of Anna's nice little Christmassy lily pad drawing there, which I like because it's just kind of a, you know, a personalized thing that she had created this year. And then I'm gonna leave the 15, and then I'm gonna add probably some little bit of journaling, the story about the kids' Christmas list this year, the letter to Santa / the letter to Santa that Simon isn't doing, but is doing a wish list instead. So this is where I'm starting out, and I'm going to punch holes in this, and then I'm going to see if I can get my computer up and running to be able to print out some journaling. I think I just want to do it simple again, like you've seen me do a couple other days, probably along this same line again of using the same really basic way to include the little story basic and clean and a little bit more room by doing it typed. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this, and I'll give you an update in a minute. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I'm punching holes, and I have, remember the little plastic bags right there, and I was trying to punch it with the Crop-A-Dile, and it wasn't working very good, and so I decided, I wondered if I tried it with something else behind it. So I just took some, a piece of a box actually out of my recycling to try to see if having something thicker behind it, like just trying to punch from the page protector through to that plastic bag wasn't working. But this was definitely worked, and so it allowed it to be able to go all the way through where the bag, where it wasn't doing that before. I also kind of thought about doing eyelets on here, but I don't actually think that I have any. But if I did, I think I would probably put some eyelets in this little bag, this little plastic bag, because I think it would stay even better. But at least this is gonna get me some solid holes in there. So I'm just gonna go through and keep finishing this. So an idea, if you're ever trying to punch holes in something that, excuse me, is too flimsy, I guess would be the word for it. It just wasn't, wasn't actually going all the way through, by having something in the back of it that made it so that it worked and I was able to get holes in there. So here you see on this page right here, what I ended up doing was just doing the journaling card, just like I've done on a couple other days. I did counting down the days. That's from the December Daily Storytelling with December Daily stamp set. Used the same gold embossing powder. I've pretty much just used the same one the whole time this year. And then wrote a little bit about Anna's list and then Simon's list. And so Simon's list I got off of my, I just did a screenshot on my computer of my text messages and printed it out. So that's just the one that he's been texting me, and I'd stamped the date on there. And I'm just gonna put Jolly, Jolly, Jolly on the back of it, and then I'm gonna put it inside this little bag. So this is one of the ones I had that I was planning to use the favorite moments part, but I'm just gonna use the other part on the back. So I'm adhering this back to back, and just have a cute little card that then when it's inside this bag with Anna's, it'll be obvious, I think, that, there'll be this little Jolly card in the back. That'll be cuter than just the blank back of it. So bag, here we go in here. This is similar to like what I've done with, a Starbucks bag. Those are paper, but at least this is just a fun little plastic bag. Like I said, some product came in it. You can tighten it up, cinch it up. I'm just gonna leave it partway open like that so it lays flatter. And then that will hold those in there. And then I just have the Tuesday stories over here with the number 15 and then counting down the days. So just kind of a nice, simple day, adding in a few more of their own voices here, right? So maybe not Simon's handwriting necessarily, but his own list and his handwriting and some of her little artwork over here as well. So that's it for day 15. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you again tomorrow.